In this gripping video, we delve into the lives of 18 wild horse breeds around the globe, showcasing their resilience as they confront the harsh reality of vanishing water supplies. From the iconic Mustang roaming North America to the resilient Przewalski horse in Mongolia, these noble creatures face extraordinary challenges in their fight for survival. Join us as we explore the diverse habitats of the Brumbies in Australia, the Namib desert horse in Namibia, and many others, highlighting their struggle against dwindling resources in some of the world's most unforgiving environments. Discover the rich heritage of these magnificent animals and witness the impact of climate change on their existence. 1. Mustang, North America. The wild Mustangs of North America have long been a symbol of freedom and untamed beauty. Yet, as droughts intensify across the American West, these majestic animals face unprecedented challenges. The scarcity of water forces them to travel greater distances in search of hydration, increasing their risk of exhaustion and malnutrition. The journey itself can be perilous, with the relentless sun beating down and the landscape offering little relief. As these horses roam the arid plains, their struggle for survival becomes a poignant reminder of the fragile balance between nature and the elements. The Mustang's plight underscores the urgent need for efforts to protect their natural habitats and ensure their survival. 2. Przewalski horse, Mongolia. Przewalski horse, an ancient and rare species native to the Mongolian steppes, is facing a dire situation. Habitat degradation, driven by desertification, has made finding fresh water increasingly difficult. These horses, once roaming freely across the vast grasslands, now find themselves confined to smaller areas where water sources are few and far between. The harsh, dry conditions challenge their resilience and adaptability, which have been honed over millennia. As these steppes transform into deserts, Przewalski horses are caught in a struggle for survival, reliant on human intervention and conservation efforts to protect their dwindling numbers and preserve their unique heritage. 3. Brumbies, Australia. In the Australian outback, Brumbies are battling the relentless dry seasons that are shrinking their natural waterholes. The extended periods of drought have led to intense competition over the dwindling resources, with dehydration becoming a significant threat. These wild horses, known for their adaptability and toughness, now find themselves in a race against time as they search for water to sustain themselves. The outback, once a land of opportunity, has become a harsh and unforgiving environment. The plight of the Brumbies is a stark reminder of the impact of climate change and the need for sustainable solutions to protect these iconic animals and their habitats. 4. Namib desert horse, Namibia. The Namib desert horse, one of the few true desert horse breeds, faces significant challenges as climate change reduces rainfall in their already arid environment. These horses have adapted to the harsh conditions of the Namib desert, but the recent changes in climate have made their scarce water sources even more unreliable. As the desert becomes hotter and drier, the survival of these horses hangs in the balance. The Namib desert horse is emblematic of the resilience of life in one of the harshest environments on Earth, yet even they are not immune to the pressures of a changing world. Their struggle highlights the urgent need for measures to conserve water and protect their fragile ecosystem. 5. Soraya horse, Portugal and Spain. The Soraya horse, native to the Iberian Peninsula, is facing a critical threat as droughts increase in frequency and intensity. The wetlands and rivers that sustain this small population are drying up, leaving these horses with few options for hydration. These elegant animals, known for their distinctive appearance and historical significance, are now at risk of disappearing altogether. As the landscape changes, the Soraya horse's future becomes uncertain, dependent on the efforts of conservationists and local communities to safeguard their habitats. The story of the Soraya horses is a poignant example of the interconnectedness of ecosystems and the importance of preserving our natural heritage. 6. Yakutian horse, Siberia. The Yakutian horse, renowned for its ability to withstand extreme cold, is facing new challenges as rising temperatures alter Siberia's permafrost. These changes affect the availability of freshwater, which is crucial for their survival in this harsh environment. Despite their resilience, The Yakutian horses are not immune to the impacts of climate change, which is reshaping their traditional habitat. As the landscape shifts, these horses must adapt to new realities, relying on their innate toughness and the support of local communities. The situation of the Yakutian horse is a powerful reminder of the far-reaching consequences of climate change and the need for global action to mitigate its effects. 7. Camar horse, France. In the saltwater marshes of southern France, the Camar horses are facing an uncertain future. Rising sea levels and drought threaten the freshwater sources essential for their survival. These horses, known for their grace and beauty, have long been an integral part of the region's cultural heritage. However, the changing climate poses a significant risk to their existence, as their habitats become increasingly inhospitable. The Camar horses depend on the delicate balance of the marshland ecosystem, which is now under threat. Their struggle highlights the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect these iconic animals and preserve the unique environment they call home. 8. Skyros pony, Greece. On the Greek islands, the Skyros pony is grappling with increasing water shortages due to prolonged droughts and human water consumption. These small but hardy horses have adapted to the rugged terrain of the islands, but the lack of water presents a significant challenge. As the climate continues to change, the Skyros ponies must navigate an increasingly arid landscape, with limited access to the resources they need to survive. The plight of the Skyros pony is a reflection of the broader challenges facing many island ecosystems, where the impacts of climate change are felt acutely. Their survival depends on a concerted effort to manage water resources and protect their habitats. 9. Potok pony, France and Spain. The Potok pony, native to the Pyrenees, is facing the challenges of hotter and drier summers. As mountain streams shrink, these wild ponies are forced to rely on dwindling water sources to survive. The changing climate has altered the delicate balance of their mountainous habitat, putting these ponies at risk. The Potok pony has long been a symbol of the natural beauty of the Pyrenees, but their future is now uncertain. Their struggle underscores the importance of preserving the unique ecosystems of the region and taking action to address the impacts of climate change. 10. Konik horse, Poland and Netherlands. The Konik horse, living in wetland reserves in Poland and the Netherlands, is facing challenges as prolonged droughts dry up their grazing lands and water sources. These horses have been an integral part of efforts to rewild and restore natural habitats, but the changing climate threatens their survival. As the wetlands dry up, the Konik horses must adapt to a new reality, with limited access to the resources they need. Their plight highlights the interconnectedness of ecosystems and the importance of protecting wetlands as vital habitats for a diverse array of species. The Konik horse's story is a reminder of the need for sustainable conservation efforts to ensure the survival of these and other wild horses. 11. Banker horse, North Carolina, USA. On the outer banks of North Carolina, the feral banker horses are seeing freshwater ponds and marshes dry up, making it increasingly difficult to find drinking water. These horses, descendants of Spanish Mustangs, have thrived in the coastal environment for centuries. However, the changing climate and rising sea levels are threatening their survival. As their water sources disappear, the banker horses face a struggle to adapt to the new conditions, reliant on the support of local communities and conservationists. The situation of the banker horses is a stark reminder of the impacts of climate change on coastal ecosystems and the need for action to protect these unique habitats. 12. Dartmoor pony, UK. The Dartmoor pony, a familiar sight on the moorlands of the UK, is facing challenges as climate change alters rainfall patterns. The reduction in natural water supplies poses a significant threat to these hardy ponies, which have adapted to the rugged landscape over generations. As the climate continues to change, the Dartmoor ponies must contend with new challenges, reliant on the support of conservation efforts to protect their habitats. Their plight is a reflection of the broader impacts of climate change on the UK's natural environment and highlights the importance of preserving these unique landscapes for future generations. 13. Welsh mountain pony, Wales, UK. In Wales, the Welsh mountain pony is facing increasing stress and competition for resources as extended dry spells limit natural water availability. These ponies, known for their resilience and adaptability, now find themselves in a precarious situation as they search for water to sustain themselves. The changing climate has altered the delicate balance of their habitat, putting the Welsh ponies at risk. The survival of these iconic animals depends on concerted efforts to manage water resources and protect their natural environment. The Welsh mountain pony's story is a reminder of the importance of preserving the unique cultural and natural heritage of Wales. 14. Cumberland Island horse, Georgia, USA. On Cumberland Island in Georgia, the feral horse population is suffering from shrinking freshwater sources due to rising sea levels and prolonged droughts. These horses, descendants of Spanish Mustangs, have thrived in the island's unique environment for centuries. However, the changing climate threatens their survival, as their water sources become increasingly scarce. The situation on Cumberland Island highlights the broader impacts of climate change on coastal ecosystems and underscores the need for sustainable conservation efforts to protect these unique habitats. The survival of the Cumberland Island horses depends on a concerted effort to address the challenges posed by climate change and ensure the protection of their natural environment. 15. Gobi Desert horse, China and Mongolia. In the Gobi Desert, extreme heat and desertification are making water scarcity a critical issue for the wild horses that call this harsh environment home. As the desert becomes even more unforgiving, these horses face an uphill battle for survival. The Gobi Desert horse, a symbol of resilience and endurance, now finds itself in a struggle to adapt to the changing conditions. The plight of these horses underscores the urgent need for measures to conserve water and protect their fragile ecosystem. Their survival is a testament to the resilience of life in one of the world's most challenging environments. 16. Marismeño horse, Spain. Living in the Doñana National Park, the Marismeño horse is facing freshwater shortages as Spain experiences more frequent droughts. These rare horses have been an integral part of the park's ecosystem, but the changing climate threatens their survival. As water sources dry up, the Marismeño horses must navigate an increasingly inhospitable environment, reliant on the efforts of conservationists to protect their habitats. The situation of the Marismeño horse highlights the broader challenges facing many species in Spain as the impacts of climate change become more pronounced. Their survival depends on a concerted effort to address these challenges and protect the unique ecosystems of the region. 17. Basutu pony, Lesotho, Africa. In southern Africa, the Basutu pony is facing significant challenges as changing rainfall patterns affect the rivers and streams they depend on. These ponies, known for their strength and resilience, now find themselves at risk of dehydration. The changing climate has altered the delicate balance of their habitat, putting the Basutu ponies in a precarious situation. Their survival depends on efforts to manage water resources and protect their natural environment. The Basutu pony's story is a reflection of the broader impacts of climate change on Africa's ecosystems and highlights the importance of sustainable conservation efforts. 18. Retuerta horse, Spain. The Retuerta horse, one of Europe's oldest horse breeds, is facing severe water shortages as Spain's wetlands dry up due to climate change. These horses have been an integral part of the region's cultural heritage for centuries, but their survival is now at risk. As their water sources disappear, the Retuerta horses must adapt to new realities, reliant on the efforts of conservationists to protect their habitats. The situation of the Retuerta horse highlights the urgent need for action to address the impacts of climate change and ensure the survival of Europe's unique natural heritage. Their story is a reminder of the importance of preserving the delicate balance of ecosystems and the need for sustainable solutions to protect our planet's biodiversity.